Thank you for the time that has given to our group. Today, we will present it about part of speech. This is the member of my group. So you can see in the slide, there is 9 people there. So the first speaker will be Amelia Rahmadani. To the speaker, times is yours.
Pronoun. Pronoun is a word that takes the place of a common noun or a paper noun. There are different kinds of pronouns. A personal pronoun. The word I, you, he, she, it, we, and they are called personal pronouns. They take the place of noun and are used as the subject of the verb in a sentence. For example, I go to supermarket. You are my best friend. She told me about the place and I teach them English. Next. B. Reflexive pronoun. Reflexive pronoun, the word myself, yourself, himself, herself, itself, ourself, yourself, and themself are called reflexive pronoun. They refer to the person or animal that is the subject of the verb. I, myself, you, yourself, you, yourselves, we, ourselves, they, themselves, he, himself, she, herself, it, itself. For example, I'm going to buy myself new jeans and stop blaming yourself. Next. C. Interrogative pronoun. The word who, whom, whose, what, and which are called interrogative pronouns. Their pronouns are used to ask questions. Who, what, and which. For example, who are you? What is the color of your house? Which is your pen? The demonstrative pronoun. The word this, this, that, and those are called demonstrative pronouns. There are showing words. This is your pen. Those are my pen. You use this and this when you point of thing near you. You use that and those when you point the thing farther away.
Thank you to Amelia. So the next speaker is Ilham Dobo. To Ilham Dobo, time is yours. Ilham Dobo.
Yeah, thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Adjectives are words that describe nouns. Adjective answers such a question as what, can, which one, and how many. Next. Adjective can be used to describe color. Blue, red, green, brown, purple, yellow, black. Opinion. Good, pretty, right, wrong, funny, like, and happy. Size. Example, big, small, long, short, and battery low bit. Age. Old and young. Shape. Round, triangle, rectangular, square, and oval. Origin German and Malaysia. Material glass and metal. Distance, long, short, near, far. Temperature, cold, warm, hot, and cool. Time, late and early. Next. One, qualitative or descriptive adjective. To describe the quality of a person or thing, for example, its size, description, or physical, age, shape, color, material, origin, and purpose. Example, tall, excellent, slim, young, square, and plastic. 1. The tall girl is my classmate. 2. The student achieved excellent result. 2. Quantitative adjective to indicate the number or amount of things. Example, so much, little, enough, all, no, any, all, and several. 1. They found many pens under the table. 2. There was no milk in the jug. 3. There are 37 students in the class. 3. Demonstrative adjective to point out nouns. Example, this, that, and those. 1. This is my friend Dina. 2. Those books belong to her.
Okay, thank you to Ilham Dobo. So we move to another speaker. It's
You're welcome.
Grovide. To Grovide, time is yours.
Okay. Adverbs. What is an adverb? An adverb is a word that is used to change, modify, or qualify several types of words, including an adjective, a verb, a clause, another adverb, or any other type of word or phrase, with the exception of determiners and adjective that directly modify nouns. A good way to understand adverbs is to think about them as the word that provide context. Specifically, adverb provide a description of how, where, when, in what manner, and to what extent something is done or happens. Normally, we can spot an adverb by the fact that it often ends in "ly," but there are also in this way. Moreover, adverb can be used in many combinations with each other. Traditionally considered a single part of speech, adverb perform a wide variety of functions, making it difficult to treat them as a single unified category. Okay, next. However, spotting an adverb, especially one that ends in "ly," is easy. Adverbs normally help paint a fuller picture by describing how something happens, such as when is always a flight early, how he drive carefully, where they go everywhere together, in what way see it slowly. To one extent, it is terribly hot. This function of something is done is called the adverbial function, and it may be accomplished by using adverbial clauses and adverbial phrases, as well as by adverbs that stand alone. There are many rules for using adverbs, and the rules often depend upon which type of adverb you are using. Remember the basics and using adverbs to make sentence more meaningful will be easier. Adverbs can always be used to modify verbs. Notice that the, the section of days to sentence is much more interesting simply because it con- contains an adverb. The dog ran, the, the dog ran. You can picture a dog run, but you don't really know much more about the scene. The dog ran excitedly. You can picture a dog running, wagging its tail, painting, and looking glad to see its owner. You can paint a much more interesting picture in your head when you know how or way the dog is running. Adverb adverb are often formed by adding the letters li to adjectives. This make it this makes it very easy to identify adverbs in sentence. There are many exceptions to this rule, like everywhere, nowhere, and upstairs. Upstairs are a few examples. An adverb can be used to modify an adjective and intensify the meaning it conveys. He plays tennis well. He knows how to play tennis, and sometimes he wins. He played tennis extremely well. He knows how to play tennis so well that he wins often.
Thank you to Grafide Alphon. So the next speaker, it will be Patrick Paulus. To Patrick Paulus, time is yours.
Think of the time determiners are words such as this. Does my, their, which, they are special adjectives that are used before nouns. The words are and they belong to this group of words spelling determiners. The words are and n are called indefinite articles. You can use them with singular nouns to talk about any single person or thing. Next. Example. This is a picture of an elephant. 2. Rudy is reading a book. 3. Mom bought me a new dish today. 4. You will need an umbrella when you go out. The article and is usually used before word beginning with vowels. The article Example, the word there is called the definitive article used before are known when you are talking about a certain person or thing. The telephone is ringing. Two, where the cat, I think, is under the bed. Three, Tom has won the race.
Thank you to Patrick Paulus. The next speakers will be William Apitule.
Okay, thank you. Demonstrative determiners. The words this, that, this, and those are determiners. They are used to tell which thing or person you mean. These words are called demonstrative determiners or demonstrative adjectives. Example, number 1, this ice cream is delicious. Number 2, how much is that racket? Number 3, would you like this apples? Number 4, I'm selling these books. You use this and this to point to people or things near you. You use that and those to point to people or things that are farther from you. You use this and that before singular nouns. You use this and thus before plural nouns. Okay, next. Interrogative determiners. Use the words what, which, and was before nouns to ask about people or things. These words are called interrogative determiners or interrogative adjectives. Example, number one, what size do you wear? Number 2, which school do you go to? Number 3, what footprints are these?
Thank you to William. So the next speaker it will be Novianti. Novianti, time is yours.
For as given an action condition, Indonesian verbs are often called verb causes because they show the activity of the subject in a sentence. Verb is the most important force in each sentence. Use of verb in English recognizes grammar which can be repeated by difference in the time zone. Searching for the present, past, and future due to this time difference. The verb also changes its condition. Each verb usually has their verb. Verb 1, verb 2, verb 3. The bigger the number, the faster of the verb is only one, three. There are also used for the previous and action that is in the right way. Verb 1 present defeats from the verb is called verb 1 or present. This verb is infinite verb that is commonly used in the simple present tense. This verb form is the same as the original verb form, but always ends with a survives as for the third person singular subject. He, she, it. In simple present tense, example, silk, sip, steps, watch, watches, goes, goes, cry, cries, studies, studies. Next, verb 2, past. The second from the verb is called verb 2 or past. This verb is usually used in simple past sentences. When do you use the verb? When I action or action taken is past or past. This is indicated by the time information such as last night, yesterday, years ago, and so on. Usually, the second verb is open with the or add from the first verb, but I can also take a different form with a different letter. Therefore, the second verb can be said to be two words that are simple and or the S are referred to as regular verb, while the change of letters in the verb is spelling at the regular. Contoh irregular verb, example irregular verb, a silver, called, clean, clean it, enjoy, enjoy it, point it, talk it. Example irregular verb, begil, began, it, ates, Facebook, take, took, find, phone, leave, leave. Next. Next. Verb 3 past participle. In fact, second and third verb are similar. In fact, many verbs have the exact same word in the second form. The third form of the verb is used for perfect tense and passive voice. Two verb regular verb and also regular verb. Come on, check out below. Example, number one, studied. Number two, worked. Three, walked. Example, regular verb. Go, we gone. Drink, drunk. Write, read. Next. Verb A. In the usage of verb that end in the grammar used in the continuous tense as the is totally introduced in using this verb is preceded by usually verb be is, I am, are, was, were. Example number one, walking, singing, three, talking.
Thank you to Nafianti about the material that have been explained. So we move to the material about preposition. What is a preposition? A preposition is a word that connect one thing with another, showing how they are related. Some preposition tell you about position or place. A preposition is a part of speech that introduces a prepositional phrase. Preposition is a word which is used before a noun phrase, or a pronoun, connecting it to another word. In English, the most used prepositions are of, to, in, for, with, on. For example, in the sentence, Miranda sat on the roof. The word on is a preposition, introducing the prepositional phrase on the roof. Kind of preposition. There is two kinds. The first one is simple preposition which consists only one word. Example is like in, on, at, with, against. The second one is about compound preposition which consists of two or more words. The first example is instead of, in the middle of, by the side, and so on. Kind of preposition. There are three types in preposition. The first one is place of preposition. Second one is time of preposition. The third one is direct of preposition. Preposition of place. Some prepositions show where something happened. They are called preposition of place. Example is Sunny was sitting under the tree. There are wooden floor underneath the carpet. Preposition of time. Some prepositions show when something happened. They are called preposition of time. Example, school start at 9 o'clock. Second one is we're going to the zoo on Saturday. The third one is preposition of direction. Some prepositions show where something is going. They are called preposition of direction. The boys chase after each other. The second one is the football rolled down the hill. So we'll move to another speaker is Putri Wulandari. Putri Wulandari, time is yours.
Thank you, Awa. Conjunction. Conjunction, a conjunction also called a connective, is a word such as and, because, but, for, if, or, and, when that are used to connect phrases, clauses, and sentences. Next. Types of conjunction. Types of conjunction. One, coordinating conjunction. Two, subordinating conjunction. Three, correlative conjunction, and conjunctive adverb. Next. Coordinating conjunction. What is conjunction? What is coordinating conjunction? The primary role of a coordinating conjunction is to connect or coordinate two sentence elements with equal grammatical rank. Next. Example of coordinating conjunction. 1. I want a burger or pizza for lunch. 2. Martha likes going to the beach and camping. Correlative conjunction. What is correlative conjunction? Correlative conjunction come in pairs and they connect word or phrases that are equally important within a sentence. This relation between the elements can signify either matching or contrasting either. Common correlative conjunction. Below are some of the most common pairs of correlative words. 1. Either or, neither nor, not only, but also, so or as, with either or, but, and. Next. Example of correlative conjunction. You can either take it or leave it. 2. But my father and sister are doctor. Next. Subordinating conjunction. Subordinating conjunction connect dependent and independent clauses. A subordinating conjunction can signify a relationship between the two clauses. It can be a context or a cause and effect relation between two statements or either. Next. Example of subordinating conjunction. 1. Because it was raining, we had to cancel our field trip. 2. My room was a mess after leaving the window open last night. Conjunctive adverbs. A word that is used to join an independent clauses to aid dependent clauses is called subordinating conjunction. Example of conjunctive adverb. Daniel is an excellent guitarist, however, he rarely practices. 2. The heavy snow covered the streets. Therefore, many people were stranded. Thank you.
Thank you to Putri Wulandari. So we move to the next speaker is Theophany. To Theophany, time is yours.
Okay, interjection. Interjection, or often called exclamation, is a word that is spoken spontaneously to express feelings or thoughts that feel or appear suddenly, such as surprise, pleasure, pain, wonder, and so on. The use of interjection can be exemplified by the sentence below. I have many mistakes. You, what is here? Oh, I kept my finger. Wow, that is a big idea. Types and examples of interjection. Here are the types and examples of conjunction. To attract attention, look, see, who. Next. Oh. To call, hello, hi. To show praise, great, good, marvelous, well done. To show respect, hi, welcome, excuse. And others, damn it, help, what a pity. Here goes, oh God, there you are. Well, here he comes.
Thank you everyone for the attention. So that's all from my group. Thank you. Bye-bye.